right? And then there's corporations doing bad stuff because they're making money. But that's another scenario that obviously that's not at the front of our minds is, well, what happens if the company fails? We kind of assume that all these companies will succeed and continue to just kind of eat and eat and eat. But, you know, this bit of discussion kind of goes back to some of the earlier episodes of the show where...
Yeah, like what will happen is every year, right, my life savings, which who knows, might be, let's say it's like 1 billion AUD, right? Like every year it goes into a system where 24 people can sign up to fight to the death with chopstick, like, or Squid Game, and every year it doesn't get enough members to complete. No one gets anything, right? Until the year that there's enough players that sign up, right? And that'll constantly happen forever until it ever exists. And who knows, maybe one day that money will actually get found or something. That'd be funny.
Talk about legal precedents, and if there's no laws,
leave it in
or there's not enough legal sort of history or protection in the digital space, then what's to stop most of these companies? And it's kind of fascinating that in this scenario, the legal ramifications of what they're doing, I guess, are strong enough to take them out. So there's enough law surrounding the handling of data to kind of put an end to this company. Which, could you chalk that as a win for people? Maybe. The cost of it, though, is devastating.
Like, if you could clone yourself 10 minutes ago without illness, right? Like, and you see yourself, is that like you? Like, what do we do? Do we just, like, wheel the old you, like, out into the dumpster? It's like, shit, nah, I'll keep him. You know? But, like, it's just one of those things, right?
Your genetics for sale, man. What else can people do besides clone you with your genetics? Dude,
well, they could make new genetics, you know what I mean? Like, just overall, but like those things wouldn't last forever because like being able to establish those parameters would require more than just a DNA sample. Like, they, in theory, wouldn't be able to clone you off being able to construct your DNA sample by spit. You know, they would need to reconstruct you down to its form. Like, they'll need to recreate your mum, recreate your dad, right? They would need to like reconstruct your fucking, like, the fucking cell, right? They need to reconstruct the everything that assimilates, right? They copy and paste you, well then you exist copy and pasted then, right? They wouldn't be able to copy and paste you something else. If they make you anything else but you that existed there and then from that point, you wouldn't be technically you, right? But are you technically you anyway? Right? Like, all right, I went to the fucking doctor and he just goes, "Ha, surprise, I cloned you. Haha." And then you're like, what the fuck, bro? You're like, why though? You said, but I think it's funny. Look, haha, April Fool. You tell me you think I good doctor?